Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimha Maha, Valmiki Ramayana Ayodhya Kanda, Chapter 24. Rama instructs Kausalya to stay. Summary. In this chapter, Kausalya requests Rama to take her to forest also, but Rama stops Kausalya saying that service of husband is the ultimate dharma of wife, and he obtains her permission for him to go to the forest. Chapter 24 in detail. Seeing him firm minded in protecting the command of his father, Kausalya in a choked voice spoke these righteous words: Rama, who is born in me, and Dashratha is a righteous person. He speaks lovingly to all beings. He has not faced grief at any time. How can such a person live in a forest by gathering grains? While the dependents and the servants of Lord Rama eat pleasant foods all the while, how can he eat roots and fruits himself in the forest? Hearing that Rama, the beloved and virtuous, is being thus sent to exile by the king, who will believe these words, who will not develop fear? O Rama, if you, the charming in the world, are to go to exile, then it can be certainly said that everything is ordered by a strong destiny. O son, soon after you departure to a distant forest, a great and incomparable fire of sorrow will generate in my whole body. The wind which flares it up is your not being seen here. My lamentation and grief are the fire sticks. My wailing tears will be the offerings as an oblation to fire. The choking and anxiety will be a great smoke. The thought that when you would return will generate smoke again. Such a fire of grief will make me emaciated completely and will burn like dry wood by fire in winter. O son, a cow follows its calf wherever it goes, so also I shall come with you wherever you go. Kaikeyi already deceived the king. He will not be alive. When I leave for the forest and you also leave him, it is certain. Kaikeyi already deceived the king. He will not be alive. When I leave for the forest and you also leave him, it is certain. To women, abandonment of husband is entirely a cruel act. The bad act is not to be perceived even by mind. Till Dashratha, my father and the great king, is alive, you should serve him well. It is eternal justice. After Rama spoke thus, Kausalya, with an auspicious appearance, was very much pleased and spoke to Rama, who performs right action in consent. That Rama, the best among upholders of righteousness, after hearing the words of his mother, spoke again to her, who was very much distressed. The words of father are to be followed by you and me. For all, he is the king, the nourished and the venerable man, the best among men, the lord and the ruler. After roaming in the great forest for 14 years, I shall come back and very gladly stand by your command. After hearing the words of Rama, Kausalya, who was affectionate to her son, was in great sorrow, with her face filled with tears, and spoke thus to her beloved son Rama: O Rama, I cannot reside in the middle of these stepwives. If you have made up your mind to go to the forest as per your father's wish, also take me, like taking a female deer off the forest to the woods. Rama spoke these words bemoaningly to her, who was weeping. As long as a woman is alive, her husband is God and master to her. King Dashratha, supreme commander, has authority over you and me also now. When king, the lord of the earth, and the wise man is there, we are not indeed masterless. Bharata also, who is a righteous person and who speaks lovingly to all beings, will be obliged to you. He is indeed always devoted to righteousness. When I take leave, take care of the king attentively, so he will not get fatigued even a little with grief over his son. Always act soothingly for a well being of the aged king, seeing that his terrible grief will not destroy him. Even if a woman is interested in religious vows and fasting, in addition to being the best of excellent, if she does not obey her husband, she will become ill fated. Even if a woman does not offer salutation to celestials and does not worship the gods, she will attain the highest heaven by serving to her husband. She has to do service, truly devoted in love and welfare of her husband. This is seen in the world from the beginning, was heard from ancient text and mentioned as righteousness. O mother, you always worship gods by sacrificial fire and by flowers for my sake. Brahmanas also with right vows are to be worshipped. Look forward for the time of my return in such a manner with restraint, being temperate in food and being devoted in the service of your husband. After my return, your best desire will be fulfilled if our father, the best among protectors of righteousness, is still alive till then. Kausalya, who was afflicted with grief over her son, was with eyes full of tears after hearing Rama's utterance and spoke thus to Rama: O brave son, I am not able to avert your well made resolution. In the matter of you going to the forest, time is inscrutable. It is certain. O son, you go undisturbed. Let there be auspiciousness always to you. I shall become refreshed when you return again. You, the illustrious, after accomplishing a purpose, having observed a vow, and having attained freedom from debt to your father, after having come again, I shall get great happiness. The path of the destiny, which extinguishes my words and impels you to go to the forest, is ever not imaginable on this earth. O Rama the valiant, go just now and come again safely, when you will rejoice me with your pleasing and tranquilizing words. How good it will be if today itself is the day of your returning from the forest, wearing twisted hair and garment made of bark. The queen Kausalya thus saw Rama, who was decided to go to the forest. She spoke these words with most excellent mind to Rama, having auspicious qualities, being desirous of averting evil by recitation of auspicious words. Thus completes 24th chapter of Ayodhya Kanda in Srimad Ramayana. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Sri Krishnarpanamastu.